Welcome to Z's and Threes.
For three for the win, yes!
And welcome to the first ever Signature Sneaker Showdown. First matchup, first episode. If you are new to the show, well, we are a daily NBA recap giving you the latest score, stories, news, and notes Monday through Friday under 30 minutes. If you're a fan already, welcome back. You already know how we get down. If you aren't subscribed yet, please do give us a like if you enjoy the show as well. What is the Signature Sneaker Showdown? Well, the NBA this season has a league record 26 signature shoes, aka players with their own model, the signature. Never before has the space been more competitive, creative, innovative, and exciting, giving players the ability to showcase their games, tell their stories, and connect with their fans more so than ever before. Given my affinity for the kick game, my question became, who is the signature shoe champion for the 24-25 NBA season? So accordingly, with March right around the corner, I put on my selection committee hat and selected 16 signature models and began putting together the bracket. You see the models here behind me. 4 regions, all named after signature sneaker icons. For me, you may have others. Let me know down in the comments. We will reveal the brackets here shortly. There are 4 shoes in each region, seeded 1 through 4, with the higher seeding given to the models with longevity or bigger market buzz. Think blue bloods or hot teams hitting the tournament. So we have our 16 signature models. How would they be graded? Well, here's the report card. 5 categories with different point values. First, the unboxing. You know that feeling when you first see the shoebox and you know you're getting some heat? You open up the lid and it makes that sound. Ah. Are there inserts? Are there multiple lace options? What is the unboxing experience? 10 possible points here. Next, story. Every sneaker needs a story behind it. Inarguably, the barometer within the signature history are the Air Jordan models. Why do you think we know terms like Concord, white cement, bread? Each had an attached story of design inspiration. Without our stories, what are we? It's no different for shoes. When you choose to buy or wear an athlete's signature shoe, you're inherently saying you buy into their story. 10 points here. Next, look. Pretty straightforward. You put them on the foot. How do they look? 15 possible points. Court. How do the shoes perform on court? Now, I am not claiming to be the most rigorous of wear testers ever. I gave up going for rebounds and pickup years ago. But does the shoe make you feel like you can elevate your game to the level of the athlete when you put them on? Another 15 points available for on-court. And finally, hype. Yes, we all buy into it, whether you're willing to admit it or not. What type of buzz does the shoe have? Some of y'all have probably never camped out or stood in line for a hype release. So much of our discourse happens online now on social. Shout out, though, to all my OG Nike Talk heads. Is the shoe hyped? Yes, it matters. 5 points here. Additionally, bonus points for if other players are wearing your signature, the ultimate sign of respect. The price point, how much bread do you got to spend to get said shoe? And if the shoe has any off-court wearability. That all accumulates into 70 total points. What is a perfect 70? Well, the one you see in the report card, the Jordan Concord 11s. So now you know how it works. What are the 16 signature models? Let's start with the Jordan region. The number 1 overall seed, well, the signature model, even though he's not playing, of the man himself, Michael Jordan, the Jordan 39, our tournament's overall 1 seed. He will be facing a new entrant to the signature sneaker market, and that is Nikola Jokic with the Jokic 1 from 361, the 4 seed. The 2-3 matchup, Kyrie Irving, an athlete that formerly was with Nike and a signature model with Nike that was very prevalent across the NBA. Leaving to go do his own thing with Anta, trailblazing. In a sense, the Kai 1 is the 2 seed in the Jordan region. And finally, from New Balance, a sneaker company. If you are familiar with Z's and Threes, you know that I like to wear a lot of New Balances off the court, but New Balance not big in the hoops market yet. They're making their push. Athletes like Kawhi Leonard recently signed Cooper Flag. Kawhi with his signature fourth, formerly a Jordan Brand athlete, but now on his fourth shoe with New Balance, he is the 3 seed in the Jordan region. This was the shoe that got me into kicks as a youngster, and that is the Question, the signature model for Allen Iverson. So only fitting that a region be named after the answer himself. The Iverson region, the overall 1 seed, the Edwards 1 from Adidas. This is a shoe that has been talked about so much. Their rollout has been spectacular. The game of Anthony Edwards perfectly correlating with the design of the shoe, worthy of a 1 seed. Taking on the two-way, don't mind the spelling, V5 from New Balance. This is not a signature model per se, but we've seen a ton of other New Balance athletes, Zach LaVine, Jamal Murray, taking on the two-way V5, and I wanted some variety to the bracket, so hey, it's my tournament. I put in the two-way. The 2-3 matchup, 2 young players, one with a championship already to his resume. Jason Tatum, the Tatum 3 from Jordan Brand, the overall 2 seed. Some great storytelling coming from Jordan Brand with Jason Tatum. And finally, Ja Morant on his second signature shoe from Nike. He is the 3 seed. Interesting case study for Ja Morant and his presence within the signature market and continuing to evolve as his game does within the NBA as well. That is the Iverson region. Next, I'm sure a lot of y'all were waiting on it. Of course, the Kobe region. And what Kobe is more well known than the Grinch that continues to proliferate across the NBA on athletes' feet. Let's start with the 1 seed, and that is Kevin Durant, who is on his 17th signature model with Nike. He is the 1 seed. Like I said, longevity went into seeding. KD, the 1 seed. The 4 seed, a new entrant to the market, who you see right up here. Haven't unboxed them yet. The De'Aaron Fox 1s, falling underneath Curry's brand at Under Armour. The 4 seed. So KD against De'Aaron Fox. The 2-3, a battle of Nike against Jordan Brand, and a battle taking place on the court that has given us some great memories. The 2 seed, the Book 1. Devin Booker's entrant to the signature sneaker market. His first shoe and a lot of storytelling behind the Book 1. Coming in as the 2 seed, and Luka Doncic, now an LA Laker. We have seen the storytelling ramp up. Don't know if you guys saw the All My Exes Live in Texas spot from Jordan Brand when Luka was traded to the LA Lakers. Go check out my All My Exes Live in Texas video to discuss such. But Luka, on his 3rd signature model at the time, gaining the 3 seed within the tournament. The Luka 4, which he just debuted earlier this week, will be hitting markets later, but it is the Luka 3 for this year's signature sneaker showdown. This is the Kobe region. And finally, last but not least, the Penny region. Yes, Anthony Hardaway, Lil Penny, give us so many great sneaker models and commercial spots over the years. The final region, the Penny region. The 1 seed, the Harden V9s. Like I said, longevity. It's been around from Adidas. James Harden doing his thing on the court. How does the shoe stack up this year? Going against a young player and rising star in the league, Melo Ball. LaMelo on his 4th signature with Puma. Puma trying to further push into the signature basketball space. 4 seed LaMelo against the 1 seed Harden. That will be our first matchup to kick off episode number 1. We will get there. One more matchup. Donovan Mitchell, part of the best record in the NBA this season, Cleveland Cavaliers. He is on his 6th signature with Adidas. And pretty cool, this model that I've selected. It's back here in the gold box. The storytelling goes in line with his affinity for gummy bears. The 2 seed, the Don 6. And another that we have seen finally on a lot of players' feet, and that is the Sabrina 1. Sabrina Ionescu, the WNBA star, having a signature model through Nike, and with the amount of athletes that wear the Sabrina 1, it warranted entrance to the Signature Sneaker Showdown as the 3 seed in the Penny region. So that's everything you need to know. We have our 16 signatures, our 4 regions, and all the matchups set to crown a champion in the Signature Sneaker Showdown from Z's and 3s. Let's get into our first matchup, the 1 seed in the Penny region, the Harden V9s against the 4 seed MB.04s.
Okay, because it's my tournament, my show, my bracket, I set this matchup up intentionally. You ever watch the NCAA tournament and you see the bracket reveal and you're like, there's no way the committee didn't want that matchup. This matchup I wanted because this pair of shoes I have been looking forward to unboxing from really the moment they unveiled them. Just design-wise, it was very, very intriguing. And what we have here are the James Harden 9s. I wanted to see these in person. I have not seen them in person. I've only seen them on court. Know that J-Dub, Jalen Williams, is wearing a new colorway that they talked about. Year of the Snakes that James Harden did, these purple ones that were China release only for the Chinese New Year. Those were the ones that I really wanted, but I settled for what I could get my hands on the fastest. Adidas, holler at me. But yeah, we're gonna do the unboxing here at the gym, put them straight to foot, and see how they go. Already a little underwhelmed with the packaging, just a standard Adidas box. I know that there used to be a James Harden JH logo. Yeah, H there, the Harden. But could do a little bit more with the packaging, Adidas. So let's see what we have here. First look. First reveal. Oh, okay. I got the kind of gold pewter colorway. All right, very light. That was my one question. I've owned one pair of Hardens before, and they were very heavy. Probably the Harden 3s, I would say. So I was very intrigued to see what the weight felt like in hand. They don't feel super clunky, but you got to get them on the foot. So let's get them on the foot. Unbox, packaging, storytelling. It's just a box with some shoes. There's no insert, nothing to signify or tell me any sort of story. Yeah, unbox, it's like a 2 out of 10. Yeah, very, very lame experience. The box to the unboxing. 2 out of 10 unbox. All right, first impression in hand. The laces, very sturdy. These are thick laces. And it's this outer casing that's like almost like I don't know, plastic, but pretty firm, pretty solid. But an inner booty, inner sleeve that obviously operates around the foot. These may be hard to get on. No pun on the Harden there. Very firm ankle, so you got to get into this sleeve. There is a heel pull to help you. Oh, all right, that wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be. Ooh, okay. Oh, wow. Not bad. Okay, so it's a very stiff outer shell. Obviously the 3 stripes Adidas. Almost looks like a scratch. But much easier to get on foot than I thought they would be. The inner booty is very soft and very stretchy, especially up on the top half of the foot. All right, on foot. Let's take him for a spin. The shoelaces are super long. This definitely requires a double knot. And the ends are metal, so they kind of bounce around a little bit and slap up against the shoe, which can be a little annoying. They feel super interesting. The boot on the inside has a lot of give, so you kind of feel like you're sliding around a little bit. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing yet. Very interesting. Unlike any other shoe that I felt. Okay, double knotted. A little bit of run around, a couple shots up with the Harden 9s on court. Score out of 15. These are impressive. They're light. You feel good support in spite of the kind of wiggle that you get with the booty on the inside. It feels good. The outer casing, it's already starting to bend, you can see, increase, but still gives enough stability. It's a very interesting concept and design. You saw me trying to perfect the James Harden travel step back shot. Not as good as James Harden, obviously. But yeah, 13 out of 15. Solid score. I would hoop in these. I can see why guys like to play in these and why there's more emergence of Adidas athletes that are migrating towards the Harden 9. This is a good basketball shoe. It looks good, it feels good, it's comfortable. The design is unique. You can do a lot with it colorway wise. Very impressed. Good job, Adidas.
Final report card for the James Harden Vol.9 by Adidas, coming in at the price point of $160 in the color of metallic. Unboxing, 2 out of 10. It was just a plain Jane box. As you could tell, I was quite disappointed in the unboxing experience. And outside of a small James Harden logo on the front, there was nothing to tell you that it was a James Harden signature shoe. Massive room for improvement for Adidas in that category. And massive room for improvement in terms of storytelling as well. I spend a lot of time in this space, and for this shoe, 4 out of 10 was my grade. Is nothing told me about why the shoe was designed the way that it was, the colorway that it is, to be 9 volumes in to your signature shoe and not have any story to the shoe. Well, Adidas needs to ramp up the storytelling when it comes to the Harden Volume 9. So some points left on the scorecard for unboxing and story, but where this shoe crushed it, the look and on court. It looks great. 14 out of 15. The colorways that they will continue to be able to do. I referenced the J-Dub model that he has been wearing. It looks amazing on court. These look great on foot as well. The metallic colorway has a flash. It makes you feel as if you can hoop, and that was referenced. Did you see all the J's that I was wetting in these Hardens? 14 out of 15 for the look and 13 out of 15 for on court. It is a light shoe. It does not feel clunky. I have had Hardens in the past that have felt that you needed to be a bigger, stronger player, weighing over 200 pounds. Your boy's hitting in at about $185, but these feel light. That booty that I talked about on the inside of the harder outside casing, it really gives you some good movement, but not to the point where you don't feel structured within the shoe. So on court and look, crushed it. Hype, 3 out of 5. This is such a good-looking shoe that a lot of hype has been warranted. It is sold out multiple places. I had to kind of dig around to get this one. It was gone from the Adidas website at that point, and interested to see as they do more models with better storytelling that hype could go up. But 3 out of 5 made mention of the Chinese New Year version that was released only in China. That's one that I really want to get my hands on now. So those are the scores across the 5 categories. Bonus points for others wearing it. 5 points for each of these categories. Others wearing, price, and off court. Others mentioned already. Couple of players that are wearing this James Harden 9 signature. Price point coming in at a pretty manageable $160. Off court, though, I don't think you would be wearing these anywhere other than the basketball court. So 8 points in the bonus section for the Harden 9s, giving them a cumulative score of 44, and that to mark to beat for the LaMelo Ball 4s.
This is an unboxing I have been incredibly excited for. If you grew up in the 90s, some of y'all probably are much too young for that. But like I did, you have an affinity for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You don't have to just have grown up in the 90s to like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but when they announced that they would be doing this, they being Puma and LaMelo Ball, and I was hyped. So, without further ado, I've been waiting, I've been sitting, I've been looking forward to unboxing this MB.04 Ninja Turtles. Wow. Okay, this is LaMelo's entrant into our signature sneaker Showdown. Box already, 10 out of 10. All the Ninja Turtles on the side. That is a super dope touch. Says not from here. That is LaMelo's tagline. MB.04 down there on the bottom. Let's see here. What do we got on the bottom? Oh, size conversion chart. All right, that's just all information. Let's open the box and see what we got. Woo! Okay, so I specifically wanted to order the Donatello and Raphael colorways. That being this red and purple. They're doing other colorways for the remainder of the Ninja Turtles. And they are also doing Krang. They're doing a whole set that then you have to... This is a dope shoe, man. This is what I'm talking about. This is having fun with shoes. The storytelling is there. The turtles are on the back. I like the... You got the eye patch on the front. The headband, excuse me. Wow, this is tight, man. I haven't seen LaMelo play with these on the court. They're not from here on the bottom. The knot from here on the front there. What do we got in the box? Oh, we got a little card insert. That is, peel open the envelope to reveal your custom QR code to our landing page for further instructions. Okay, let's see what we get here. All right, we got a tag with a QR code. So let's get out our phone and let's see what this is hitting for. Puma link. Turtle Power. Redeem the code on all 4 pairs of Puma X TMNT by LaMelo Ball shoes to claim a limited edition pair. Enter your email. So this is what I was talking about. If you get the 5 or the 4, you get access to a 5th and limited pair. Pretty cool idea. I mean, copping 4 is definitely, you got to be in it. But yeah, there we go. Unboxing. We got Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Leonardo are the other 2. That is the other colorway. But there we have it. LaMelo 4. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, that's dope. It's got the daggers and the staff on the back as well, the weapons of choice for these 2 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Excited to take these out on the court.
Those are snug.
Interesting. My first impression on foot is like a boot, almost. Doesn't feel like a boot, just looks like a boot. Very sturdy would be the word. Which Ninja Turtle was your favorite Ninja Turtle growing up? I like Michelangelo the best. On-Court. 10 out of 15, I think, would be my review. Obviously, I'm not going very hard out here, but I'd play in them. But yeah, 10 out of 15 would be my on-court performance review for this, yes, very extended time that I have spent in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Raphael, Donatello, LaMelo 4s.
Report card for the LaMelo Ball 4s from Puma, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The Raphael and Donatello version, price point of $135. Unboxing, they crushed it. 9 out of 10 for the unboxing process. The box was super dope. There was padding to hold the shoes in place, along with the little insert card that had the QR to scan, all part of the Collect 4 to unlock a limited edition 5th pair. 9 out of 10 unboxing experience. Story, 7 out of 10. Pretty good, but I still did not know what the connection was between LaMelo Ball and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, why he was such a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan, and was this just a blatant consumerist play, or was there some sort of connection there? But still pretty cool, the tie-in between the Turtles and the shoe. 7 out of 10. Look, as stated, 12 of 15. This is a loud, outrageous shoe. And if you're going to don this to go play pickup basketball, either at your local gym, rec center, or out on the court in the park, well, you better bring some game. Otherwise, it's just going to be a lot of bark, not a lot of bite. 12 out of 15. 10 out of 15 for the on-court performance. The shoe felt rockered forward. You felt like you were on the balls of your feet, no pun intended, and very stiff and heavy. Not so much for me, but still good enough for a 10 out of 15. Hype, 4 out of 5. This was a release that definitely, when announced, came onto my radar, and I wanted to make sure to have a pair of these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle colorways. They have sold out online, and tying it all together with the 4 to be able to collect and then unlock, I believe it is the Krang limited edition 5th pair. Pretty cool when it came to hype. For the bonus points, 5 for each. Others, well, nobody is wearing the LaMelos as far as I know. So a 1 there. Price point of $135. That's good enough for 4 bonus points. Very affordable, especially for the target audience, I would assume, of younger hoopers. Very easy to get your younger hoopers into these. And off-court appeal, I'll give a 3. As you could wear these off the court. It's going to be interesting to see how you put your fit together. But cumulative bonus category, 8 points gives a total score of 50. Would that be enough to knock off the James Harden and pull off an upset in the first meeting, 1v4 seed? It's an upset in the first matchup, round number 1 seed James Harden Vol.9 goes down. A score of 44 bested by the 4 seed LaMelo Ball 4's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle editions with their score of 50. I was surprised, as you were, when it came to this upset, because the Harden is by far the better performance shoe on the court. It looks better, it performs better, it crushed it in those 2 categories, but so many points were left on the scorecard in terms of the unboxing and storytelling experience. If I were to continue playing basketball in one of these two shoes, it would absolutely be the Harden 9s. I don't think that I will put the LaMelo 4s on again. You can see them already on the shelf over my shoulder here. It's a great looking shoe, cool story, and that allowed them to pull off the upset. That's just the way it's going to go in this signature sneaker showdown. As I said, top of the show. If not for the stories, what are these other than just things that we put on our feet? So LaMelo pulls off the upset of Harden. First matchup in the Penny region. He moves on. That is it for the first episode and the first meeting in the 24-25 Signature Sneaker Showdown presented by Z's and Threes. Hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it. More so than anything, it's just about having fun. The signature space is so exciting these days. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is about to release his sneaker into the marketplace. We see Kyrie Irving coming with his second. Players, companies, different brands, different stories, different designs. Jaylen Brown with his signature. It's a lot of fun, and that's what this is all about. Z's and Threes is the show. It is a Monday through Friday daily NBA recap, all the latest scores, stories, news, and notes. Everything that you need to know in under 30 minutes. Taking a hiatus as your boy's going out of the country for the next week, so we'll pick it up after that. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and will rock with us after the break. We will see you then. Peace.